Hi! In this episode we stay off-grid for 4 nights at Girraween National Park. We also go on a day trip which takes us to a hotel with a crazy name. We're camping at the Wombella camping area, which is just up this road here. There's our caravan up there. No fires allowed here, but a really nice outlook we have, and lots of resident kangaroos. There's a new amenities block at Girraween National Park. Information boards, very generous campsites, magnificent scenery in the backdrop, and lots of native wildlife. And there's our van facing the wonderful view. After setting up, we spent the afternoon being entertained by the resident wildlife. It's ignoring the water. Oh, I just went straight. Trying to do the right thing to give them some water and it just knocks it over. Well, I never. I think we parked on their grass.
They obviously don't know anything about caravanning and camping etiquette. You do not go through a person's site.
It's been a hot day today. The sun's gone down and the wind's slackened off a little bit, and it might be a nice evening. We're at Girraween National Park and we're about to do a walk called Waterhole Walk.
What we're looking at is cicada shells. Haven't seen them for ages.
We go all the way up the tree. It's about 6:30 a.m. in the morning, getting an early start because it's been so hot. But this looks like a nice little waterhole, complete with a ladder into it. No one here at the moment. Cicadas are already singing, so that means it's going to be a hot day. And just up there is the famous pyramid rock, which we can see from our caravan. Lots of informative signs here. This gives us another view of the water. It's all the way up there. Oh, beautiful. Little bird just popped in the water. Richard waiting patiently to get a bird shot, but it's just not happening for him. Birds are too quick, but you can hear them. They're around.
They're just having a bath just there.
Oh, I can see the water moving.
Where the branches are just a bit further. And I can't get a good shot of it. Never mind.
Are they still there, or?
No, they are.
They're just having a bath.
They're going in behind those branches.
All right, well, let's move along and see if we might see it somewhere else. Here's another stop along the way at on the Waterhole Creek walk.
We're going to the Granite Arch.
Yeah.
And what I'd like to do one time, maybe this afternoon or after morning tea, we might go and do this one.
Okay, yeah.
Because apparently that goes right along the creek.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
we'll try the granite arch.
Gee, there's so much choice. Anyway, alright, let's go. These look like flannel flowers. I've never seen them growing in the wild. There's a whole lot of them here. They're quite tall. Oh, we go this way to go to the granite arch. Gosh, the cicadas are loud here. It's only about 20 to 7 in the morning. I think we're getting close to the granite arch here. The vegetation in this area is just magnificent. Wildflowers everywhere. We're here at the beginning of November. And this is the granite arch. Wow. Well, we've just finished the Wyburba and Granite Arch walks. And what did you think of that, Richard?
Oh, it was great. It was amazing, those big boulders balancing on top of each other.
Yeah.
But I just got a photograph of that kangaroo that we saw just having a drink.
Oh, okay. Yeah, jumping down to the waterhole.
It was thirsty.
Okay, this must be the Undercliff rocks. Millions of years ago, the rock formation you now see probably resembled a huge tumbling wave. Okay, yeah, I can see it looks like a big wave up here. Well, it's another day, another early morning start, although not as early as yesterday. And today we're going to do the walk called the Junction, which it says on this sign that it's 2.5 k's and it's down this way, the same way as we went yesterday. So let's go and see what this one's like. So we're walking through some really rocky granite country at the moment. Cicadas are out in full force again this morning. But so far, it's not really windy like it has been the last couple of days. Almost everywhere you look on this walk there's so many wildflowers, and even though it's the end of spring, there's still a lot to see. Some of the flowers are past their best, but there's another flush coming on for some of them, maybe a later flush. Just so many dainty, tiny little flowers that you've really got to keep your eyes open to actually see. Like these ones here, they're tiny. And so we've made it to the Junction, which is where Ramsay and Ball Rock Creeks unite. So let's go and see if we can find where the creeks unite. They must be around here somewhere. This would be spectacular when the water's running through, but it's pretty special as it is at the moment. Just imagine all the water cascading down. We've been travelling up and down the New England Highway for many, many years, and we've finally stopped in at Girraween National Park to camp. And we're so glad we did. It's just been an absolutely beautiful place, even though it's been a little bit warm and windy. The wildflowers are amazing, but the scenery is just stunning. Richard down there in the distance, he's just gone down there to take some lovely photos. Looks like there's a storm coming, but I don't know whether it'll hit us. But there's our van up there. It'll be interesting to see whether we get any rain. Richard's going to pack up the chairs. And we'll put away the muck mat and bunker on down inside.
We're having a bit of a thunderstorm here at Girraween National Park.
We are. Lots of thunder and lightning. So far so good. Can hardly see the Pyramid Rock. Everyone's back from their walks, I think, just in time. Hopefully no one's stuck up there on the Pyramid Rock. It would be very scary. Bit wet. You can see from the ground here how much water the rain last night washed through. Lots of ruts and mulch being displaced. This is the day use area at Girraween National Park. Quite busy at the weekend, but this is a Monday morning and not many people here at all. This is the Visitor Information Centre at the Girraween National Park. As you can see, they're currently doing some works inside there. It's November 2024, so not sure when the estimated time for completion is, but it should be really good when it's open. We're back out on the Waiburba walk this morning. After last night's rain, we were interested to see whether there was more water in the creek, and I would say yes, there is. Today we actually have waterfalls here. They weren't there the other day, and there's probably more further around, so we'll take you around there as well. we're about to get to the base of this huge rock formation called the Pyramids, and hopefully you can hear me over the noise of the very loud cicadas in this forest. These are the steps up from the base of the pyramid rock. Today we're not going to go right up there, but now that we've seen it, we'll go back home and get ourselves fit, and then we'll be able to tackle it in a future date. A lot of steps up there, so I got quite puffed, so I didn't go all the way up. But we'll get fit and we'll get up there. Today we're on a day trip from the Girraween National Park. We've called into the little town of Tenterfield. Ages ago, when the Visitor Information Centre was still open, we picked up these pamphlets, a series of pamphlets that show all these little interesting drives from Tenterfield. So today we're on this one, and we have stopped at a place where there's a balancing rock in the distance. Supposed to be able to see a waterfall, but we can't quite see it from here. But we're looking forward to doing the rest of the drive. We're now at the historic Sandy Hill Hotel, which is, according to this brochure, about 30.6 kilometres from Tenterfield. And here is the hotel. We're on the Bruxner Highway, which goes from Tenterfield down to Casino, and this is the beautiful scenery that we're experiencing along the way. You hear the kookaburras in the background?
There's always one that just won't move.
This road should take us to Kosh's hut, but we were disappointed that it's now a no-through road with a locked gate. No sight of a hut. At least we have a drawing of it on our brochure. We've been rubbing on that tree a lot. Must be a tree rub station. Another storm tonight. We came down here yesterday after a big storm overnight, and the water was flowing quite rapidly. Last night we had another storm with lots of rain, and now you can see the water is just rushing down through these granite outcrops, and we can actually hear the sound of the water back at our campground, so we knew it would be flowing a lot. Over there is the first bridge that you walk over to do the rest of the walk. It's underwater now, and the water is close to the bottom of that second walkway over there. That's amazing how much water is coming through here. We're so lucky to actually see this.
Yesterday afternoon I came down here to do some long exposure shots of the moving water to get that milky effect. We'll put some photos up now so you can see the difference what it was from yesterday to now. As Debbie just said, couldn't get across that bridge now. Don't think many people will be doing the pyramid walk today, Debbie. They won't be able to get across. We're leaving today, so I'm hoping we might be able to get out and that there's no flooding around the place. We've had no internet here, so we just don't know what's happening. Anyway, onwards and upwards.
And it looks like there's more rain on the way. Very dark clouds this morning. Last view of the Pyramid Rock.